Hello everybody and welcome back to the Money Man. Now, if you've not seen my first video on Fijian banknotes, please go back and watch that first, because it's going to contextualize a lot of the things that I'm going to talk about in this video. Because in this video I'm going to feature another set of Fijian banknotes, and I'm going to do a little bit of a compare and contrast at the end, so you can see what's changed in them. So please go back and watch that video first, and then you'll sort of understand what's going on in this one. But, like I said just a moment ago, I'm going to look at the current series of Fijian banknotes which were recently sent to me by a very good friend. So again, another shout out to Paladin in this video for helping me to get hold of this fantastic set. So what I'll do is I'll start off with the lowest denomination, which is actually the 5 Fijian dollar note, because they actually got rid of the 2 Fijian dollar note. So 5 is now the lowest one. And here it is. And you'll see that it's actually polymer, which is unusual because the rest of the set isn't. So maybe they're sort of phasing it in, I'm not quite sure. But you can see that instead of Queen Elizabeth II, we've now got a parrot, basically. A kulawai, which is obviously an indigenous bird of paradise to Fiji, which is very, very nice. And the feel of the banknote is very, very nice as well. The colour scheme, fantastic. And if we turn it around, we've got the old image of the old 5 Fijian dollar note, which I'm going to show you in a moment, which is the iguana and the plant life. And if we do a sort of a little bit of a compare and contrast, I'll just show you the reverse of the old 5, which is right here, and you can see that actually we've got the same imagery on the back, but they've just basically updated the colour scheme. The colour scheme of the new 5, interestingly, more resembles or is closer to the old 2. So that's an interesting style change. But yeah, so that's the first one, the lowest denomination, the 5 Fijian dollar note. So let's have a look at the next one. The next one is the 10. So we're stepping away from polymer and we're going back to cotton. And here we go. So here is the 10 Fijian dollar, and you can see we've got a fish represented instead of Queen Elizabeth II, so she's gone, the fish is in, but they pretty much remain the same in terms of layout. So again, let's have a look at the old one, and you can see we've got pretty much the same in terms of the symbols and the icons that are featured. They're pretty much the same. So there we go. So if we spin it around, look at the back, much more vibrant actually, this series. The colours scheme seems to have altered ever so slightly, and they seem to be a bit more vibrant. The colours are a little bit more impressive, which is what I really like about this set of banknotes. But we've got the same as the previous set. We've got the Grand Pacific Hotel on the back, and if we look at the 20, again, QE2 has been replaced by a bird this time, a seabird, which is very, very nice. And spin it around, look at the back, and again we've got pretty much the same depiction as the old 20 with the people at work. So yeah, very nice. And then moving on to the 50. Here is the 50. I really like this banknote actually. I think it's a big improvement on the previous one. Now you can see that the security feature, or the strip, is much more prominent in this 50 than the old one. The old one is basically just a thin regular one, but they've actually got this sort of thin regular one, and then they've got this big thick one right here, which has the Fijian coat of arms in, as you can see when the light touches it, and the denomination of 50, which disappears and then reveals this sort of like native symbol. I'm not quite sure what it is. It looks like some kind of necklace, but I may be mistaken there. Yeah, can't quite see it, but there we go. It's a very, very nice feature, obviously upgrading the security of this note. And we spin it around, look at the back, much more vibrant colours than the previous set. So I think this is a really, really nice series of banknotes. And the biggest denomination is the 100, and I adore this note. I think this one is incredible, because we've got this beautiful cicada on the front, and it just looks really, really, really nice. Really cool, vibrant, beautiful, huge security strip, which is kind of laid over the coat of arms of Fiji, which is a little bit odd. But yeah, it's okay nonetheless. And then if we spin it around and look at the back, again we've got the same as the original, but you can see it's just much more vibrant. The colour scheme is much more appealing to the eye. So if we spin it around and pull back the old 100 and put them side by side, I mean, I do like both of them, but for different reasons. Yeah, very, very, very nice. So that's what I have for you today. Yeah, the current series of Fijian dollars. Really, really nice set. Highly desirable. I believe you can actually get them straight from the Fijian Reserve Bank. So do, check that out and maybe send them an email if you really, really want to get hold of these banknotes. Yeah. So that's all I have for you today. If you want to have a look at some images of these notes, go down into the description and follow the link to my Facebook page. Leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you like or don't like, and any suggestions you have, please let me know. All feedback is welcome. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.